All right, so when performing a 3/4 arm bounce shot, I actually like this alternative way more than sidearm shooting because there's a lot of difference in the shot. You can play with the ball, you can play with the skip off the ground, you can play with a lot of stuff, all right? So 3/4 arm bounce shots are one of my favorite. And plus, you can go near side high, far side high, you can really play with this. So when we're first thinking about setting up a 3/4 arm bounce shot, I want you to think about foot position, okay? I don't want you to get down in a crouch and low. I want you to really think about standing up tall and just standing like a human is designed to stand. People talk about this athletic position all the time. Unfortunately, for offensive players, that's not what you want when you're starting a shot. You want to be tall and you want to be stagnant, all right? You want to be stagnant right at the beginning before you step forward to shoot through that shot, okay? So make sure that you don't have too wide of a stance. Too wide of a stance prevents you from going forward, all right? So second thing is, you got to think about the travel of your stick head. When that stick head is coming through that shot, you want to come through, if the camera's the goal, you want to come through right through here, okay? Way off your hip, overhand shot, you want lined up with your shin, okay? 3/4 arm shot, you want away from your shin, okay? This tells you that you came from this angle. At least gives you enough feedback to see where you're at, okay? Same bend in the elbow as always, 90 degrees, same bend in the armpit. We're coming through, we're snapping, boom. Now, where that ball bounces depends on where you decide to snap the ball, and it depends on how far back you bring that stick. You bring it further back, the ball is going to bounce closer to the goal. You don't bring it as far back, you start around here, the ball is going to snap closer to you, all right? So for 3/4 arm bounce shots, I like to have the ball snap relatively close to me, all right, so I get a nice high bounce on that. So remember, stepping, opening up, the hips, shoulders and hips open up together at the exact same time when you step through that shot. All right, so I'm gonna take a couple here to practice. Hand comes out, here, through, boom. All right, straight through that shot. Try to make sure that that stick is driving past my shin, boom, right here. Give myself a little toss here, boom. That's the type of shot I'm looking for right there. Hands come out, I'm standing up tall, boom, perfect. That's exactly what I want right there. I don't get that every time, but I try. Let's come out, here, boom, all right? So when you're thinking about bounce shots, think about where you want to be putting it, okay? Do you want that bounce to stay low? Do you want it to stay high? This one, I'm gonna try to pull the hands in, all right? I'm gonna use my hands, I'm gonna have that stick, instead of way back like this, I'm gonna have it start here so I can pull it up to the inside corner. Let's see if I can do this. So hands right here. Okay, a little bit better. Right about here, hands right here. Getting closer to the middle. One more. Here. Now there's not much luck on that one. All right, one more. Try to get that corner. Here. A little bit better. All right, so you notice I just brought my hands in to try to pull that ball here. If I have to adjust my whole body to get that ball up into the inside, it's gonna be a lot easier for the goalie to read, all right? So, a couple things. Not overstepping like always. Getting that stick, changing the angle of the stick depending on where you want the ball to go and how high you want it to bounce. Make sure you're following through so that stick is away from your body and it's telling you you got a 3/4 arm. Hope this helps.